Hey folks, welcome to another wonderful run of Winter Pride 2018. I will be your host for a little bit here. I am Xandra Vandra, and we are about to enter the wonderful world of Undertale with Firestar.
Hello.
Take it away.
Okay, we're gonna start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Okay, so Firestar. I'm main for Undertale speedrunning, and let's just get this started with Flowey. The other commentator, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Joshua. I'm speedrunning this game as well. I have like a 152, and I know a little bit about this game.
So starting off the bat, we are gonna meet Flowey. He's gonna show us how the world works, and then he's gonna try to kill us, like any normal flower monster would do.
Yeah, happens every day.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah. Being here saved by Toriel, the wonderful goat mom. So, for anyone who does not know, Undertale was mostly a game about getting through the underground as fast as possible, doing whatever you want. For this run in general, we are going to be doing the true Pacifist ending, which is by far the best ending of the game. If I can hit that switch.
You gotta love keyboard clicking when you watch Undertale, by the way. You gotta hear a lot of those.
We're gonna talk to this dummy. The first rooms are very boring. But
Yes.
if you earlier you did see me like doing some weird shaking by the wall. That's wall humping. There's no use for it at all, except in genocide.
So we gotta flee from monsters. We can flee, and we spare the monsters we can spare. Sparing is like faster by a few frames.
Maybe half a second.
Yeah.
So this is the very long and boring hallway. Nothing's gonna go on here, so let's watch this beautiful moonwalk.
Also, important to say for the tag smashing is we mash C, X, Enter, and Shift in a rhythm.
Yep. It is known as piano mashing.
And I think the max text box is like 80?
And this was now the cutoff for AYC, so I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so the first half of Ruins, we can see one of 3 monsters. Frogget, Winsome, and Moldsmal. Earlier there, you saw me get a Winsome. Here's Frogget.
And yeah, we can spare the Winsome and the Moldsmal.
Yeah. Really nothing at all. We're just gonna mash through tutorials, phone calls, while sparing Winsome and fleeing and Frogget. The normal things. So here we're coming up to the more trolly room of the game. This is the 3 rock room. There's a trick you can get here called rock skip, which we did not get. It involves getting the encounter thing, the same frame that the rock moves. It can save about half a second. But here's Napsabuk. We're just gonna cheer him.
Yeah.
He's the best mini-boss in the game.
Because it's always important to cheer up some people.
I steal the love for the keyboards. So, do we like his hat? We love his hat.
Yeah.
If we don't cheer or flirt here, we're gonna lose about 2 minutes, so we don't want that to happen. So that should be close to the final tutorial phone call. There's really not much to explain in the first part of Ruins. Just get through it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Just
here,
the filler.
so these next 3 rooms right here, you can possibly get an encounter depending on your movement. The worse you move, the higher chance it is to get an encounter. Get an encounter here. Oh, whoa! Why do I... Heck. I just realized I forgot to turn off debug.
Oh
Oh my god, I'll reload at Snowden. Nope, no one will notice a thing.
So that's not that big of a deal because debug mode doesn't change anything at the beginning, but it changes something in Hotlands, and we don't...
It only changes the Flowey boss fight.
Yeah,
and Mad Dummy.
And we're gonna see some Sans followers. Not Sans followers.
Yeah, Gaster followers.
Gaster followers. Because they're always there in debug mode.
I'm sorry, Undertale runners. I thought I opened up the wrong correct one.
Also, what Firestar did there is the first difference of TPE to neutral. She slept in the bed and got the cake, and in neutral we don't do that.
Yeah. So now we're the first little boss fight of the game. This is Toriel. She's basically going to try to stop us from leaving because she thinks we're gonna die.
Also, believe it or not, but we're gonna use the pie later in the run.
Yeah, we used the pie twice. Okay, before I get yelled at, let me quickly open up the proper version. Okay, so for Toriel, you can get one of 3 attacks, a hand, and the other 2 are fireball attacks. I'm bad at describing them.
You're gonna want to get the hands, because they are like the fastest option, and every time you get a hand, she cancels like her attack, and you save like every time. I think it's like 2 seconds or something like that.
About 2.5 seconds. By the time she says stop it, you do want to get hit by anything you can. I usually go down to 3 HP because at 3 HP you can get hit by anything and it just cancels the attack like a hand. And now this is... Nope, go ahead.
So that wasn't bad RNG. I think you only got like 1 hand.
It is possible to die to Toriel. I got 3 hands.
Oh, okay.
It is possible to die to Toriel, but that's very rare.
Yeah.
But we can have a good life here. So we just gotta keep sparing her.
And she's just gonna text in us.
Yeah.
Because that's how a human talks.
And I'm already losing time. It's beautiful.
It's alright.
That's the Toriel fight. Now we just gotta get to Snowden as fast as possible. She's gonna give us one last hug, so can we get some hug to go?
We hacked the goat, guys. Not gonna hack the other goat.
So the Toriel fight is such a heartbreak.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Oh heck! Sorry for the language. I'm sorry.
You need to move away your mouse cursor.
I did.
Thanks.
Flowey's gonna give us one last threat that we can't do anything.
It's alright, guys. The mouse cursor was there for a purpose. It was like RNG manipulation.
Heck.
Can we get your best hack emotes?
The closest I have is a raise A, but that's not A enough. That's not heck enough. So I'm gonna do one more thing here. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna get one more moonwalk in place.
So now, fun fact. Actually, when I first time played this game, that part of the game actually scared me. I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen now? And I felt like so trolled.
Yeah, that's what it does. So, if you can see, there's a mysterious shadow slowly creeping up to us. This is Sans. He is basically the character that makes the funny puns and judges your sins. Mostly the first one.
Yeah. And also, in Snowden, we have like a very small chance to get like a phone call, either by like Sans, who's asking us if the fridge is running, or by Alphys, who wants to order a pizza.
It's a 10% chance.
Yeah. And you lose time when you get that. There's also a small % chance that we can see the Gaster followers, but it's such a small chance. Most people don't know the Gaster followers because it's so small.
Okay, and now I'm gonna quickly fix my mistake. After hiding behind that conveniently shaped lamp, Alt F4. What's that, Alt F4?
I wonder why the conveniently shaped lamp is there.
Nothing happened, guys. We're gonna grab this tough glove for the doggos coming up.
Yeah, we gonna we put in the pie first, and then get the tough glove in the pie, so we don't accidentally eat the pie. And also it's faster.
We're gonna see a bit of item organization one more time for the run.
It's when we get the punch card. The most broken item in this game.
Shh, don't mention the punch card. That's it. You should know that's a taboo. Okay, we got the good RNG.
Hey.
So there's only one big thing that can give us bad RNG, and that is gonna be a little item in Snowden. Just gonna get through doggo.
The way we fight all these dogs is like by throwing the stick at them. That's and when you don't get hit during their attacks, you can just spare them.
They are really.
It's okay, guys. It's for the RNG manipulation.
Maybe.
As the resident mouse liker, I happen to like the mouse on the screen, but yeah, it's okay if you remove it.
So we gotta get through this very hard maze. I don't know the solution to this maze, but yeah.
Okay, so just for the people thing, there's one thing I gotta do in the next few rooms. So one of the hardest puzzles of the game. It's about maybe 3 or 4 rooms. But Snowden, I forgot to mention.
This is the hardest puzzle, by the way, guys.
Yeah. The tall one's Papyrus, the short one is Sands. Let's see. We're gonna hit the switch to progress. And this only... If I can do things correctly, this is the only doggo we don't have to fight. You know what?
Aww. He's so cute.
That should have been a good incentive. Pet the doggo. So here is the dog enemy and dog wrestle fight. Like every other dog, we got to throw a stick at them.
Yeah, and then we can just spare them. I feel like a lot of people don't know about that.
Yeah. There's also two more enemies you can use a stick on. Not gonna see those. One of them is Magic, the other one is someone we're gonna meet soon, TM.
So, there's a very hard puzzle.
Yeah. So here's the hardest puzzle in the game. We're gonna press this switch.
In the tree.
That'd be a good category extension. No puzzle skip present.
Actually, my first run, I did the puzzle legit because I didn't know about the switch.
So this is the hardest puzzle in the game. We did not understand how to do this. Papyrus talks too fast.
Yeah, we just blazed through it.
Yeah, this takes about 5-10 seconds. Look at the mouse cruiser. Yes.
We heard a lot Papyrus.
Boot the sands.
We didn't do this puzzle.
Actual first glitch of the game. This is ice puzzle skip. Hopefully we can get it. It's, I think, pretty close to pixel perfect.
Yeah.
We got it.
Nice.
Okay.
So when you buffer, you can move more precise.
I do it to be safe. So here comes the final doggo fight. This is Greater Dog. He is a greater dog, unlike Lesser Dog, who is a cute doggo. To fight Greater Dog, we're going to throw a stick at him.
It's okay, guys. It's all for the RNG manipulation. It's gonna be very good RNG in this round.
So there's about a 50-50 chance we can get a dog sleeping on the floor, which can cancel the attack. The other chance you can get is a spear. which is between blue and red. I mean, blue and white. Here's the final puzzle of the game.
Can we get some Frank-FACs in the chat for the dogs?
Franker Z.
Oh yeah, Frank-Z.
Or can we get some raised Q?
Give us your best dog emotes.
Or Fox.
Or Fox.
So this puzzle's too easy for us as a human, so Papyrus is gonna let us run off.
Yeah, it's like the hardest puzzle.
So here coming up in Snowden Town, we are about to fight Papyrus, who is the best boss in the game.
And there's also the second difference to neutral, because we're gonna date Papyrus.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're gonna be hyped for that. Oh, lots of dogs. Thanks, guys.
There's also Garfield. That's such a cute Garfield.
Someone give this guy a VIP badge.
Someone give him an emote of Odie. So for Papyrus, we can either throw a stick at him or we can check him. I'm gonna do checking. That involves more mashing, which means more keyboards. This is the hardest boss in the game. No one can ever beat him.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna try that one more time, guys. Pet the dogs, hunt the goats, take the skeletons. That is right, Mr. Rabbit Traps. Or Mrs. Heck.
She's doing a true pacifist run.
Yes. This is a true pacifist. You have to do neutral before the... So, basically, we're gonna be doing a family ending, followed by the true pacifist ending.
Yeah.
This is a fresh save, yes.
It has to be a fresh save, because if it's not, the dialogue is gonna be different and the characters remember you.
That's why New Game Plus exists. So we lost Papyrus again. Okay, I'm gonna give myself one more try for Papyrus, then we're gonna have to reset this.
It's just too hard. Can we get some Bible thumbs in the chat for a reset?
I don't think we can reset during a marathon, but we're all rooting for you. You got this.
Okay.
You just gotta get the blessed RNGs in the chat.
So I'm trying these pretty perfect inputs, but I'm not dodging the bones.
She's trying hard. You gotta understand.
Okay, so I guess I should throw off the theaterette. It's faster to basically die to Papyrus than stand through his very cool regular attack.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're gonna die to him 3 times.
Also, we get some grammatic lessons.
Yeah. Yeah, he also grammatically corrects our version of persistent.
Yeah. So, are you ready?
So, this is the hardest trick in the game. And that's Papyrus, guys.
Easy clap.
So, now it's time for everyone's favorite date. We're gonna date Papyrus. Just for you, person in chat, I'm gonna fight Papyrus again.
Because it's so beautiful.
So we're gonna fight Papyrus one more time, and it's gonna be in his house.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna date that skeleton.
Date.
Because there's nothing weird.
Cutest couple in the underground.
Yeah.
So for Papyrus, we're just gonna mash through him.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna do.
So if you guys have any time, you can read some donations.
Oh, we happen to have some. We have a $5 donation from WhatThe4355. We have a $5 donation also from Frank saying, "Woo! Go Firestar!"
Thank you so much, Frank. So here's the hardest skip in the game. We gotta see what's under his hat, and then we got to eat the spaghetti. And I failed the skip. Feels bad, man. Oof.
So yeah, we overwhelmed Papyrus, and he's gonna tell us his true emotions.
Time that I told you, Papyrus. So now he's gonna give us his phone number.
Yeah, he's not into us. He only wants to be friends.
I have friends!
I love it. So yeah, that was the second difference into a neutral run.
So that's the only difference we're gonna have throughout the neutral run.
Yeah.
The only other big differences we're gonna see is actually in the pacifist part of this.
Also, we're not gonna kill an enemy.
Yeah. Normally we kill Vulcan and Hotlands, and Astigmatism if you're a new runner, and Core, but killing is wrong.
Yeah, we don't kill people. I heard it's not very healthy.
Papyrus here is gonna backstab us while we meet the first glance of Undyne.
Spooky.
So, Undyne's gonna torture us basically through the entirety of Hotland and into the beginning of what is the entirety of Waterfall and then the beginning of Core? I mean Hotland. Yeah. Could someone just correct my speech patterns? So.
Yeah. Can we get some love for Undyne?
For these first few rooms, you gotta solve a couple flower puzzles. There's only 2 of them in the entire game.
Thankfully.
We're going to flee from Aaron. He flexes too much.
Yeah. The flower puzzles are too hard for me.
Speaking of Undyne, do we have room for one donation?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Wonderful, because there's a $20 donation from Smarty Pants Fox saying, I'm gay. Big move, Smarty Pants Fox.
Nice to meet you, gay. I'm bad.
I'm bad too. So
I know I'm mom, heck.
We gotta flee from Washua.
Yeah, I can't even do proper dad jokes. Feels bad, man.
We want to be dirty, guys, so I'm sorry.
Okay, so here we're kind of we just gotta dodge the spears. That's the only thing.
You can avoid them by your movement, basically.
You're gonna read another donation or 2, you can.
So yeah, she moves back just to avoid some spears.
So now we have the longest cutscene in the game.
I thought it's the elevator cutscene.
No. Who does the elevator cutscene? This is a glitch speedrun.
So apparently Monster Kid is stalking Undyne. I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah, Undyne's so cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're about to see the final piece of... Got a 1% chance, but we can get a hallway right here. And possibly we might even see a doorway if we get the hallway. We're perfectly good.
And yeah, he's never washing his face again because, you know...
Nope. Okay, so here we are about to see the most broken item in the game.
Yeah.
But first we gotta buy an ice cream. So what we picked up here is the punch card.
And you're gonna ask yourself why it's so broken, and you're gonna see in a second.
I failed the glitch, heck.
So what he tried to do was like a text overflow wrong word,
Text storage.
Yeah, text
Um,
storage.
Basically, what the punch card does, it allows us to have a one-frame window where we can do any input imaginable. We can use that to skip cutscenes, fights, and we're gonna see, hopefully, the first example right here. Nope.
Ah.
I can't even press C properly. Feels bad, man. So we're gonna meet Onion San.
Yeah, you can skip this if you open the punch card just before this cutscene trigger.
You can just skip the cutscene trigger.
Yeah.
I did date the skeleton. Do not worry, chat. Okay, so now we're gonna see the first glitch of the game.
Also, Shiren the monster back there is actually, I think it's 2 monsters.
Shiren is 2 monsters.
Yeah.
So here's the first ever glitch we're gonna see. We're basically gonna skip Monster Kid's text, but we can't close out of it yet because we're gonna soft lock if we do.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the next little skip.
And that skip is actually free, you just have to open the menu.
It's on a timer. So we're coming here on Spears 2. That was a wrong warp. Basically, I'm opening the punch card while having arrow key to the direction of where the room is in, and the wall you're holding up against will warp you into the default location of a room.
Also, there's
Okay, we got it.
Oh, nice.
So what we did here is we basically skipped the beginning cutscene of Spears 2, because who wants to sit through cutscenes?
Yeah. I don't like cutscenes.
No one likes cutscenes.
They're slow. Not in my speed game. So we just gotta avoid the spears here.
If you want to, you can read some donations. This is a very boring segment.
Wonderful. Well, we do have $10 from Temmie saying, "Hoi!"
Oi!
Oi! I can't even do... Oi, I'm Timmy. This is my friend Josh.
When's getting Temmie armor %?
And while Undyne is somewhere nearby, we have a $10 donation from Poppy saying, "This has been an amazing event so far. Thanks to all the runners and those who support it. You're all awesome and amazing. This donation goes to Gay %. Heart."
Aww.
Also, we not gotta kill Temma. So you gotta appreciate that.
So here we're gonna hear the little voice of a mysterious character. Are you okay? Here, get up. No Shay, huh? That's a pretty nice name. So it's because of how the naming system goes and unskippable text. In some instances, it's faster to have a one character name because it gets through the dialogue faster. And to be safe here for the Mad Dummy fight, we're gonna take a save.
You didn't get Jesus.
I know.
So you can walk on water if you go diagonally up.
It's a pixel perfect window.
Yeah.
So here's the Mad Dummy fight. He's basically gonna yell at us for talking to his brother or cousin, whatever.
And you gotta try to beat him quick.
Either 5 or 6 turns.
Yeah.
5 turns is optimal, 6 turns is second optimal. I'm gonna try for 5 cycles.
So yeah, she takes sometimes damages, not because she's bad at the game, that's like once a...
Well, Mad Dummy is my worst boss fight, next to Asgore.
Same.
It's okay, here's the third one.
In my first run, I actually died to Mad Dummy, like...
So did I. Okay, this is gonna be a 6 cycle.
And if you want to get into running this game, it's there's actually a very good guide by Rumbu, and you can just Google it and yeah.
What about my guide? Feels bad, man.
It's also
So we did get a 6 cycle. Feels bad, man.
I mean, it's still good.
Yeah. You're all fired, you're all being replaced. So, now we're heading on to phase 2, which involves robo-dummies.
And all you do is, like, avoiding the rocket.
Yeah, just avoid rockets. It's simple.
And it doesn't even matter if you hit them with the rockets or not. You just have to avoid them.
Just 4 turns. Mad Dummy is a very simple fight. It's just...
yeah, you can just...
part is 5 cycle. Sorry.
And you can kind of die easily, I guess. You don't know the patterns.
Okay, so here's the final attack, and we got a good first rocket cycle, good second rocket cycle, and we have no hit second phase. Beautiful.
Nice.
So here we're coming up to the hardest thing to dodge. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I don't need friends. I've got knives.
Don't dodge the knife.
And he's out of his knives. Don't dodge the knife. If I don't dodge the knife, I'm gonna die. The knife does, if I remember correctly, 9 parts of damage.
Yeah.
I somehow saved. I somehow have a lot of time save. How many seconds is that? 27 seconds of time save off the Mad Dummy fight. Wonderful.
So everybody's favorite character.
I napped the Bloop.
You gotta love his face.
My precious. So we're gonna try to skip Napsabloop's cutscene. And we did. Wonderful.
Nice.
So here we're coming up to one of the first instances a new runner can do a wrong warp. Good job. Wrong warps are fun.
Yeah, you can softlock with wrong words, but
it's only because you don't close the text box fast enough.
yeah.
And the text overflow wrong warps, which you won't see me do. They have a guaranteed 0% chance of soft lock.
Also, the pathway is pretty much always there. I didn't know about that back when I started speedrunning. I started knowing that the path is like always there, and you don't need to turn on the lights. I didn't know it until I read Rambu's guide. Actually, no, technically I watched Maglor's guide before he quit the game. Also, we're gonna flee from Tenna.
Yeah. Boy. Okay, so here I'm gonna try out one of my favorite glitches in the game. This is Flower Flow.
So
I'm gonna...
hopefully we're gonna get that.
Nope, we did not.
It feels bad, man.
It's a very tight window to close that second text box.
We tried, boys.
Yeah, we tried.
Mission failed.
The Timmy suffice.
Yeah, we gonna reset this run now. Sorry.
Flower Flow is difficult.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we are coming up to the Undyne boss fight. The one thing everyone's been waiting for. Because it's Undyne. Who doesn't love Undyne?
Are you gonna do the hard skip, or are you gonna do...
I'm gonna take it safe and do 1 cycle.
Okay. Also, I know 2 wrong words there. They're nice, and they save like a few seconds.
And here's a third one. So, nice. You can do something here known as Undyne. To be safe, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, so we're gonna watch this cutscene. You can activate the cutscene trigger, and then you can do wrong warp. But
you have to activate both triggers and do a very tight wrong warp.
Yeah.
I'm not consistent at it, so don't expect me to do it. Though I did do it once and sure 100%. And
it looks
safety save.
It looks very good. But yeah.
There is one. This is 1 cycle. Now we just gotta get a proper stopping point. we're gonna challenge.
So yeah, it looks like we randomly stopped there, but it's like required to one cycle Undyne.
Yeah.
And we challenge her because she throws her spears faster than us.
Yep.
Takes like a second.
Yeah. And just for the fun dramatic of the arrows, I'm gonna throw my mouse on there.
So aren't you minute, guys?
So once Undyne, sunlight is beneath our reach or whatever, we are going to start sparing her. We're gonna match through Papyrus, and now we are going to try our best to run to the end of this, which we did make, and we have a 1 cycle. So now let's hope we get the water skip.
Yeah, if we don't get the water skip, we actually have to put water on her because else she dies. And
we got it.
Nice. Okay. We can't do that in TP, obviously. Yeah. So now we just skip that, and Undyne is still alive.
Stay hydrated, guys, even if you're an anthropomorphic fish.
Yeah, stay hydrated. It's important.
Okay, so we're gonna skip this very boring cutscene known as Quiz Skip. That also skips us getting our phone upgraded, which is why we're gonna get spam messages from Alpha.
Yeah, that's the most annoying part of the game. We get like so many messages from Alphas.
This is no man's land for favoritism. That's why everyone runs genocide.
you gotta hate Alphas.
I'm gonna take the safety save here just in case I fail on new skip. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm going out of bounds so I can get to an island early.
Yeah, you hold like down right, and then you land out of bounds.
And for marathon safety, we're going to actually do early stay in apron. Yeah,
we're gonna do that by overflowing the, and then we get the burnt pan and the stained apron. And we gotta do another. You didn't get it. So Alpha's telling us some important information. And texting us. Oh. So yeah, if we stand still, we can move through blue lasers, and they're like orange. We have to move through them. That's pretty much the basics of the game. So what we're trying to do here is skipping the puzzles, and we can do that by waiting till the arrow goes up, and then we use our punch card and press up, and then we just breeze through the floor, and we overflow the text here twice. And then we gotta move right, and at a certain point we have to start mashing, because else we're gonna softlock. And we got it. It's a very hard and nice skip, so can we get some hype emotes for that?
I'm sorry about that.
So because we skipped the cook shell, we don't have our menu anymore, so we have to go back to the Undyne water area. And when we are back there, we get our menu back. So if it's optimally, we're gonna see that like 3 more times.
Yep.
I mean 2 more times.
Now we're just gonna try get the wrong warps to get here quicker.
Yeah.
So, I'm so sorry for the guy behind the curtain. I don't know him. So
there's she overflew the elevator there. It allows us to skip like the elevator cutscene.
The reason we're holding down here is just so we can skip Alphys' phone calls. Text with Papyrus. Oh. So. Quick volume warning to any headphone users.
So
volume warning.
If you If you press the last switch, the game gets confused and spawns the next text box like.
And the only reason that happens is because I think there was an original coding to that.
Yeah.
So here we're coming up to Royal Guard skip, as well as the New Show skip.
And New Show skip is actually a very hard skip. There's
So
no visual.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there's no visual cue for New Show skip. There's only like counting the steps of Frisk, and if she's gonna get it, it's gonna be.
And 2 cycle. Oh, 2 buffer. So that is New skip.
Nice, she got it. So, please hype it up.
Now we are gonna listen to the news music.
And now our menu doesn't work again, so we have to go back to the water area again, just to get our menu back.
And we're gonna do this one more time through the run, but that's gonna be right after the best skip in the game, Muffet skip.
Also, that's why we don't skip that elevator cut back down there. We just don't have a menu.
I am pressing C right now. We cannot get the menu up.
And the next skip is actually very, very easy. Like,
so we're coming up to the 3rd floor of Hotlands. This is where things get fun. First off, we have North-South skip, as well as Muffet and Play skip. Boring stuff.
You can soft lock with North and South skip, but if you close the text box fast enough, it won't happen.
So I'm gonna stay quiet so I can concentrate for this one. Got the first South 1, and we got North-South 2.
Nice. So that's actually very hard, so... It looks easy, but it's very, very hard.
We're gonna take one more safety save for Hotlands. We're gonna skip Muffet.
Also, every time we save, we get, like, all our health back.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know. Also, for this skip, you pretty much can't fail because you have, like, 3 attempts at the skip. 5. So you pretty much can't fail it. I mean, you can, but it's pretty unlikely.
So here is Play skip.
Also, if you hold down on those buttons, you're gonna get a slight speed boost.
Oh, is that a human? So that is the final Mettaton skip in the game. So now we're here coming up to the beginning of core, because for some reason we can't get to right floor 3 until we hit this cutscene.
Yeah, we have to watch this cutscene, sadly.
So, we have about a minute.
Wonderful. We do have a $25 donation from Flanagan's. We also have another $25 donation from CO2 saying, I hope for a world where people just accept people for who they are.
I agree with that, CO2.
I agree.
I don't know what a Mettaton is, person in chat. Mettaton is a very mysterious thing. We're basically going to... I think we even skipped the fight cutscene. I don't know what a lot of these rooms are very unused. There's no reason for them to be in the game.
Wasn't Mettaton like Alpha's cousin or something like that?
I think no. I think Mettaton's Napstablook's cousin? Who knows?
It's so weird, story-wise.
So, now we are going to head up into core.
Yeah, core is gonna be pretty cool. It's like one of the coolest places in the run.
So here, core is where all the glitches come out.
Yeah.
First off, we're gonna skip this little scripted boss fight.
Yeah, they're like visual cues for skipping the boss fight.
For that one, the visual cue is the 3rd line. We can't skip these cutscenes, and here is Laser Bridge skip. It is faster to do the one on the bridge, but it's harder to pull off. Okay, so we're at the end of core already.
Yeah, that was it.
Core is very short, like Hotlands. So we're gonna head over here. We are going to quote-unquote solve this puzzle.
So, and we're also almost at the neutral ending of this round.
So coming up here, it's going to be the perfect time to read donations because it's a very long and boring backstory, and it's unskippable. So it's a speedrunner's nightmare.
We can skip like one of those text triggers, but yeah, all the other ones we have to watch. Yeah, two. And all the other ones are like unskippable.
Wonderful. We do have.
Sorry, that was Snowy Core right there. The faster version of Core. And here is my time skip. Okay. And we have one more little skip before you can read donations.
I'm sorry for skipping Metatone.
I also forgot to split there.
Also, this skip is basically very hard because there's no visual cue. Like, everything looks the same, so it's actually very hard. You just gotta buff it through.
So, here's the final difference between Neutral and Pacifist. In Pacifist, we cannot skip this cutscene, while Neutral we can. This is basically going to activate family ending without undying.
Hi, Robo Dude. Say hi to Mettaton for me.
Okay. So, now this is the perfect time to read donations. We have about maybe 4 minutes.
Also, we have like the best music.
Yep.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Hate to be talking over this good music, but we do have a donation left over from the previous run. We have $30 from Metroid Master. Here's the donation I promised for each trick and for the Kirby Master reference. Also, here's to getting Super Metroid Gay % in. And since I also run Fusion, let's make it canon by saving the animals.
So, basically, this is known as Monster Tale. It's a very long and boring thing.
Yeah, and we can't fast text, so it's just mashing Z and Enter.
In New Game Plus, you can fast mash, but this isn't New Game Plus. What we did there was something known as Maglore Skip, which skips one of 3 cutscenes.
But yeah, we have like the best background music ever. And this game is actually known for its good music, and Toby Fox actually put a lot of work into it, so shoutouts to Toby Fox.
Yeah, that's why I paid $20 for the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Well, for the Switch Collector's Edition, it kind of came with it. So here...
Really good soundtrack.
Can we get some Bible thumps in chat, or TGH thump, or whatever you have that's a crying emote?
Give us your best crying emojis. Because this is very, very, very sad.
It's quite interesting that this is a PB, but I can't submit it.
Wait, it's a PB? Oh my god.
It's going to be a PB for Pacifist Neutral, but debug at the beginning ruined me. Now where's the Men in Black memory eraser thing? So nothing can happen.
Someone donate a Men in Black mind eraser thingy right now.
Okay, so this is the longest hallway of the Monster Tale, so I'm gonna leave it to donations if they have any.
We do. We have $100 from Chiron HR saying, "This one's for all the gay dinosaurs out there."
Oh.
What, isn't Alphys, I think Alphys is lesbian.
I mean, gay, evolution of language. Gay can stand for a lot.
True. This is... Yeah, I've had the wrong folder open. The whole right half of my screen has, the Undertale game files, splits, save data, practice files, and all the boring stuff.
Oh, and while there's that little character on the right there, we do have a $5 donation from Rabbit Trap saying, "Hug the goat, pet the dog, fight the devil."
We not gonna hug the goat, okay?
I'm sorry, Lori, but I think you might have to fight Devil. If you're still here.
We have just about reached 1/3 of the way to the Deltarune incentive for fighting the Jevil. So, hey folks, if you want to see that happen, and I really, really want you to see this,
Yeah.
get those donations in.
He can do everything. So here is the end of Monster Tale. They're basically going to give give everyone encouragement and hope. And then we're going to skip Asgore. I mean, we're going to skip Thieves. Actually, so if you guys all know, coming up in the next room, we're normally judged for our every sin, our every action, every love we gain, every EXP we even earn. That's not gonna happen, guys.
Yeah, that's the thing about Undertale. It's bad if you earn XP.
It's quite interesting how many times I forgot to split in this run.
So, there's a visual cue for Sandskip. It's just after the, just before the second.
Then
thing.
here is the Rambu combo.
Oh yeah, Rumble combo are like 3 wrong warps after each other.
Also, for anyone who, our last save of the entire game for neutral is going to be at the Judgment Hall. Equip the Stained Apron, and welcome to Asgore.
It's actually very hard to get all those 3 wrong warps, so yeah.
So Josh, would you like to explain Asgore?
I forget, it's 13 turns, optimally, right?
9.
9, okay.
I think 10 for neutral. No, 10 for pacifist. So, basically... Go ahead, Josh.
We have to attack Asgore, even though it's true pacifist, because we can't spare him because he destroyed our mercy button. And yeah, what we try is like getting gold hits in almost every turn, and that's actually very hard, so she's gonna focus on that.
Here is the best tune in the game. This is Asgore, right after Baron Truken. So we are going to...
For those who didn't understand that, it's German, and it's pronounced Berg in Drückung.
I'm sorry, I don't speak German.
Just gonna throw this out.
Okay. So, would you like to explain Asgore while I focus and try to quad here?
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, we just gonna try to hit, we try to dodge his attacks, and we attack as early as possible and try to get like perfect hits. Because, then you can get 9 turn.
I'll be surprised if I even get a quad. I said that and I was about to quad.
A quad is like 4 times in the perfect spot.
Which is the frame right before the exact middle.
And yeah, the farther you get into the fight, the harder it actually gets to dodge his attacks, so...
They get faster. And the reason we did eat the pie at the beginning is so his attack and defense will work.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we're still gonna have the pie for the final boss fight.
Yeah, because...
Go ahead.
The thing is, the game doesn't save that we killed Asgore, because Flowey erases our save file. So we still have the cape.
It does mark that we fight Asgore.
Yeah.
Just something goes into our save data saying that we that we're either fighting Flowey or we beat him.
Yeah.
I think it's file 9.
Yeah, it's file 9. And yeah, this is actually like the hardest part about True Path. I don't think this will be a 9 turn. It's probably a...
We passed 9 turn like a year ago. My PB for Asgore is a 19 turn.
Oh.
And we're not even close to the 16 turn. We're actually close to the 16 turn.
The thing about Undertale is though that once you remember like the attack patterns, it's not that hard anymore. But if you don't know the attack patterns, it's very hard.
The thing is for Asgore, the farther you get into it, his defense also lowers.
Yeah.
But his attacks get faster. If anyone wants to count the turns, they can.
Yeah. Gotta tell us the turns.
Please tell us the turns. You get free mod on the UntitledSpeedrun.com page. Just kidding, I'm not a moderator of that. Okay. This is what I meant about fast. That attack, if you're low HP, you will die on.
Yeah.
So, here's my turbo as we're done. After this next turn. Okay. And I lost all my time save here. Feels bad, man.
Can we get some crying emojis?
So this is the only boss other than Flowey that we can kill.
Yeah. And it's actually faster to kill him.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and get the game ready to open up.
Yeah, you want to open the game up before it crashes. Because at this point there's already a save file there. So yeah.
So you finally get it in this world. Kill or be killed.
We're sorry, okay? We're just gonna have to do it, okay?
Kill the goat. Kill the goat. And I opened the second one too early. Heck. There we go. So this is Flowey Tail, the very boring thing of the game. So, this is a very boring auto-scroller. It's 11 minutes long. It's basically this game's version of... Like, how can I describe it to someone that knows? Josh, you know this. What's a hard level from another game people know speedruns of?
That's a good question.
Shoot, I'm just gonna say, Bowser.
Yeah. Let's say Bowser.
Oh yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3, Simon Fortress 2, you're right, Oasis. I'll show them off the real meaning of this game. Come on, hard levels of... So
yeah, for the Flowey fight, we try to dodge like all his moves. We try to do them.
I'll explain this one because I think you're gonna get confused. In the Flowey fight, you can withstand 14 hits from Flowey before you die. And there's also 6 soul phases in the game. Each soul phase, it's impossible to die on. And then we get to the finale. No pun intended.
At least the neutral finale.
Yeah, the neutral finale. It's still a good song.
Yeah.
But hopes and dreams.
Yeah, everyone's favorite character coming up. Photoshop Flowey, come on.
Hi Photoshop, nice to meet you.
You gotta love this guy, come on. He's beautiful.
So, this is a beautiful time if you want to read donations, because there's nothing better to do.
Well, wonderful, because we just got a really big donation. We have $250 from Tetrally saying, "I love Undertale. It's a classic tale of gamer girl meets gamer girl." Money goes to the Pacifist Jebel fight incentive. We are now almost 2/3 of the way to seeing that Pacifist Jebel at the end of the next run. So keep those donations coming. This is reachable.
Yeah, you really want to see that.
I would love Lori do it because she doesn't know the fight, but that's kind of mean. And
also,
I don't have any...
there, the knife sequence there is like, you have a 50-50 chance it's left or it's right, and yeah.
Basically, there's... I forgot how many different attacks Flowey has. Hard number.
Yeah, I think I can look it up.
And then this laser right here, that's all RNG if it's gonna hit or not. Sometimes you'll see it, sometimes you won't. Here is
Also-
the hands.
Also, I think after you free the second soul, he's gonna start using
Yes.
save states.
It's the second and fifth. It's after the second soul and after the fourth soul. And then at the very end.
So yeah, in the soul sequences, you cannot die. So you just take sometimes you just take sometimes damage just to be faster. And you also heal.
So here we're coming up to the hardest soul phase in the entire game. This is the ballet shoes. If you miss it, you're probably gonna die trying to get back there.
Yeah. Yes, I learned by the hard way. But yeah,
I don't think I've ever died the Flowey before.
I did. Also, yeah, after pressing the act button, we're just gonna collect like all the stars.
Okay. So left to right, guys, there's a fun little thing for the fourth phase. It's about a 50-50 chance that the book is gonna be on the act button is gonna be on the left or right side of books. So, and winner gets a free cookie.
We hope the RNG manipulation works. It's gonna be on the left side. I'm calling it.
I'll make my call once I actually see how things are gonna go.
I'm telling you guys, the RNG manipulation is the mouse person.
The right side.
It's gonna be the right side.
I was right. So I've started to notice the if you can tell how many words are coming from each side, you can start predicting which side it's going to be on.
Teammate.
I mean, that might be the case. It just happened to me for all my runs so far. After the time I discovered it 3 days ago.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
So whoever said right, who was it? Josh, scroll up, please.
It was Oasis.
Oasis?
Yes.
Oasis, good job. You get a cookie.
Here, I'm giving it to you.
I'll give him a good cookie. Soon. So we're at the end of the Flowey fight. We just basically gonna sit through this.
You're just gonna go. If you're like a bot, you just get like all the bagels.
So there's only one trick in this entire run for the Flowey fight, and we're about to see that as soon as the soul phase begins.
Yeah.
So basically, the next soul phase is a gun, and the gun basically on the 8th turn is when you can see the bullets. So if we hug the wall till the 8th little cycle, and then close the game as soon as they turn into petals, we can skip a boring cutscene.
That's a hype.
Hashtag cutscene skip. Did you really
We don't watch cutscenes. I'm sorry.
Then here is the finale. No pun intended with the song name.
So, for the rest of this fight, you actually always try to be close to the fight button, because there's pretty much no way you're gonna die if you keep eating like all the
There's constant healing coming through.
But you still try to dodge some things if you can dodge them.
It is still possible to die here, but it's very hard.
Yeah.
And as soon as the music starts picking up, that's when the fight actually becomes faster, attack-wise. Right here.
Oh yeah, you gotta you gotta spam it. Oh.
Ow. Yeah, and we also need to get some Aru in here.
Yeah.
Maybe could we get some Awu?
Awu.
Don't worry, we won't ban you for Awooing this time. Wait, this isn't speed gaming, I can't do that. Gosh, that reminds me, Speed Gaming Showcase when, Kappa.
Oh yeah, still I gotta have to do that. Oh, woo.
If you want to, you can throw in some owls for me.
Wait, oh.
I'm sorry, Aru, you're right. It's Aru.
Oh.
And that's Flowey, guys.
Yeah.
So, I'll let you guys know, you can't choose who you are in this world. You can't win. It's impossible to beat Flowey.
He's just a giant big troll.
Hashtag save states. But this is also the last time we're gonna see Flowey.
Look at that face.
Also, everyone, get ready for God Pickles. God Pixels.
Yeah, we gotta miss Photoshop Flowey because he's so beautiful. Can we get a Fields admin in the chat for never seeing Photoshop Flowey again?
Or Feels Bloopy Man. Wait, no, this isn't a randomizer. We can't say Feels Bloopy yet.
When's Undertale randomizer? You're just gonna search for the punch card.
It's in the works, good sir. Item randomizer first, then entrance randomizer.
That's gonna be fun searching for the punch card exploit. For the punch card.
It'd be interesting if you just it'd be interesting if punch card was that faded ribbon.
Yeah.
Souls?
Yeah, no, the souls are like, no.
So, this is the end of the Flowey fight. Also, epilepsy warning.
Yeah, you might want to look away.
So, there's about maybe a minute where you can just read donations. One.
If there are some.
Gonna close
Also
out
mouse
game
cursor.
here.
Also mouse cursor for the RNG minute.
And that is the neutral ending.
Yeah,
So we're gonna close out as soon as Undertale appears, and then who's ready to become a pacifist?
I, for one, am ready to become a pacifist.
Also, you can see we're abusing our final save in the last quarter to get to the long elevator quickly.
No mercy? No, cannot you use some mercy on some
Mercy is
people?
for the weak. And we're not gonna be doing any more boss fights in the entire game, except the final boss.
Are you
That was
gonna do?
nice. Say that again?
Are you gonna do all the wrong ones? Yeah.
Okay, apparently I can't get that one, the one I'm most consistent at. Okay, that's the final wrong word for now.
So yeah, you're gonna be hyped for True Lab, but before we gonna do True Lab, or we can do True Lab, is we have to do the date with Office.
And I failed the overflow. Feels bad, man. Okay.
So can we get some love for dating dinosaurs in the chat?
Heck yeah, dating dinosaurs.
So first off, we're going to go to Waterfall to date Undyne. That's not a fish emote, Frank. Can we get some Undyne love in chat, though? Fish card. The goat hugs are for later. Thank you, Josh.
Oh, and also, real quick, we have a $50 donation from Silveryu, which brings the Jevil fight close, and we're actually almost just barely $200 away from it. So, folks, keep those donations coming in. I'm so excited to see that specific fight in Deltarune.
So we're at the very end of the run. We just gotta, for this date, we're gonna learn how to cook spaghetti. So guys, get ready to write down Undyne's secret spaghetti recipe.
Yeah. Also, she has a secret drawer of bones of papyrus.
Okay. So first off, do we want tea? Do we want coffee? Do we want hot chocolate, or do we want sugar?
I want some Hot chocolate, please.
I want some tea. We're gonna have some green tea.
No, please.
I'm sorry, it's the only one that's available to use. If only we could have got a modified version from a speedrunning member so we can have some fun with this.
You gotta make a popsicle with the sphere. Take the sugar and make a popsicle.
So, we're about to learn how Undyne became the head of the Royal Guard.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you want to become a head of the Royal Guard, you basically want to fight the king.
Yeah. It's as easy as that.
Also, enjoy the keyboard.
Yeah. You gotta love mechanical keyboards for Undertale run. It's the
That's
best
the only
thing.
way you're supposed to do an Undertale run.
Yeah. Also
Okay,
the
guys.
best music.
First up, are we gonna punch fiercely or are we gonna punch strong or soft? We're gonna strongly punch this.
No, we gotta hit it on the soft spot. No.
We're gonna fiercely.
You don't understand.
We're gonna make the perfect spaghetti. And now, we gotta turn up the heat.
I think.
Hotter.
Yeah. Hotter. Come on.
Hotter.
You gotta make it too hot. Stop.
Wait, that's hot.
Yeah.
Well, I think we accidentally burnt down our house. It's time to get arrested for criminal damagements. And
You know, it's just something you go through every day. That always happens when I do my cook lessons and do some spaghetti.
And
I just hate when that happens, you know?
So, Undyne's gonna give up on fighting us because we're too soft.
Yeah.
And now we're about to pick up Undyne's letter.
Yeah.
And we saved 4 seconds. Feels bad, man.
It's cool. I can say.
Now we're gonna go to Hotlands, we're gonna date Alphys, and then we are gonna be doing the finale.
Dating the dinosaur. Also, we're gonna get some background infos to Mew Mew.
I wish.
On the Switch version, there's an extra fight with Mew Mew.
That's why I wish I had my Switch and a capture card. So if AYC made it, we can have some fun and fight Mew Mew. So everyone, this is how to properly date with a lesbian dinosaur.
Yeah.
I'm taking notes.
Take your notes now, okay?
I'm just glad my boyfriend isn't here or she'd be killing me right now.
So first...
So, do you like anime?
Yeah, do you like anime? Because dinosaurs like anime. Anime.
Getting a bit awkward, so let's head down to the garbage dump. Which, coincidentally, is where Alphys met Undyne for the first time.
Yeah, the Switch version added another boss fight.
And the dog shrine for the PS3 is where this fight is.
So are we gonna tell Undyne if that anime is real?
Anime is real. Okay, guys, I'm gonna read that.
Is anime real, guys? We want to know now.
Okay, I think anime is real.
I guess.
Giving a really big point in the back.
She said. You know, you always want to hug like screaming dinosaurs because, so cute.
Anime is real.
Yeah. Chat told me so.
Anime is real, so if we get a bad ending, I am blaming you, Dorkmaster.
Oh, we got Jesus Frisk.
You happy now, Josh?
Yeah. It's Jesus!
So now we're heading over to the laboratory to understand the truth behind the mysterious disappearance of 4 very mysterious characters. I already bought this game.
8 times? Have you bought it on every version possible?
I have this on the PC, the PlayStation, the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation Visa, on the deluxe editions. I also have it on Steam and with the soundtrack.
Damn. I actually want to buy like the special version with the necklace.
The $80 is worth it.
Yeah.
I got it on pre-order, so I was one of the first people in the world to get it.
And you gonna support Joey Fox for making these awesome games.
So here's the true laboratory. It is where we're gonna see the final glitches other than the Rambu Kombu.
Yeah. We basically do a bunch of wrong warps and text skills.
Yeah.
To skip some fights.
There's only 2 fight skips you can do in the True Lab. One of them skips One of them skips Reaper Bird. The other one's, if I can hopefully get it, skips Dogger. The dog amalgamate. I forgot the name of it. Someone please tell me in chat. They will also get a cookie.
And we're not gonna read the backstory on the panels. Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna take the safety save because in a practice run I did die here and it put me all the way back to before the Undying Day. Yeah, Endo Jenny. Thank you so much, guys. So here's the first fight.
Yeah, we're just gonna turn on and off the sync a bunch of times and waste like...
We're gonna use our cell phone to use Google Translate. That's all it is. Oh, and then we're gonna refuse them.
Yeah. Very rude.
I should have put an incentive in saying every time I die, I donate $1.
Oh.
They don't have the money. No shay, stay determined. That's the only reason.
You cannot give up just yet, come on! That's it, guys. We're gonna reset.
I can't reset now. It's too far into the run. Everyone wants to see Goat Child.
But are we gonna hack the goat?
That's a good question. So, heck, okay, chat. Put your money in now. Every bit counts. Should we hug or should we kill the goat? Hug or do not hug the goat? I can do that, right?
I see. Why not?
I mean, technically, you can do anything.
Yeah, true. I'm basically Jebel. So every bit counts. One bit equals 1 donation to hug or do not hug.
But you know who else can also do anything?
You.
Well, yes, thank you, but also the Jebel, because we're $150 away from that incentive.
Come on, guys.
Please keep donating post weird.
And then there's the Fire SD3 love for hugging the goat. I'm gonna be biased for my own emote and count it. We're gonna sit on press it. Now we're just gonna sit here. This is the Endo Jenny switch. Skip. And we just skipped the very boring amalgamate.
Yeah. But it's still very good to know the actions you have to do in them.
For Endogeny, it is beckon, pet play, pet spare, just like Ritter Doggo.
Yeah.
Or you can throw a stick. But I'm an AYC runner, so I kind of know the AYC route. I'm gonna grab that green switch.
Oh, you're not gonna do the wrong word for that route.
I tried and I failed. So here is lemon bread. It's a lemon and it's also a bread. You're going to hum, because it's part of Sharon. Okay. You're going to flex for Aaron. There we go, guys. We basically got the waterfall yellow credits right here. And then we're gonna unhug. That is everyone but Timmy's yellow credit.
It's Batman.
That is a holy crap.
Oh! Thank you so much for the bits. I guess we're gonna hack the goat.
Yeah, we're gonna hug the goat. So we're gonna joke around with the Mrs. Snowdrake here.
Yeah.
We're gonna 3 times. It's gonna give us the blue key. We're gonna pick that up in a second.
It's also the easiest amalgamate, I think.
Yeah. This is the easiest amalgamate. True Lab is, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of different.
So we're gonna take the safety save here, and all we have more key, guys. For safety, I'm actually going to overflow this golden flower, so we can skip the first part of the fight. Well, the fight. But then we're also gonna do a wrong warp out of here, or else we cannot skip, or the fight's gonna trigger.
And if we not get the wrong warp, we have to fight.
Got it.
Nice.
Okay, so we are done with the True Lab, which means it's time for everyone's favorite moment. Alphys's backstory. Sorry guys, we're not going to be hugging the goat today. Wait, I'm missing one? Oh my god.
Oh, you forgot.
I forgot the yellow one.
Yeah. It's okay, guys. It's the RNG minute.
I knew I had one too many.
Does this mean we have some time for donations?
Yes, we do.
Wonderful. We have a $30 donation from OniLink saying, being LGBT and queer is confusing and hard, especially when society isn't kind. The Trevor Project is a great organization that helps us out in the hardest of times. Thank you, Power with Pride, for your great runs and for supporting a great cause. Putting this donation towards stopping the clown who can do anything. Chaos, chaos!
I can do anything. Devil is basically a cat.
I've never beaten Devil.
Neither have I.
So I'm gonna be hyped for that.
Okay, so we're not gonna get elevator skip. Feels bad, man. So everyone, let's enjoy some backstory.
Yeah. Oh no, it's the amalgamate.
Well, we dead.
We dead. Sorry guys, the run is over. Okay, we not dead.
I may just learn Deltarune just for Jevil percent.
Oh no. I still have no idea how people beat Jevil.
It's Sans. You gotta learn how to know in him. And everything is falling into place. We're gonna meet this mysterious person now. And I'm gonna split for True Lab right here as soon as the door opens. It really is a fun one.
Yeah.
I just watched Star Smiley do it because everyone else is mean.
So we don't have to do a sand skip, because Sans is not here anymore, but we're gonna do the rumble. So you gotta be hyped for that.
Sans is not there, but Asgore is.
Yeah. In fact, he doesn't leave.
Okay, if I can get this position.
Can do it, I believe.
Okay. And everyone, welcome to Azrael. So, we have no more last wishes.
Yeah, the Deltarune run involves hurting people because it's any percent, NG+, so sorry about that. But Jevil is gonna be passive, so I guess that's okay. So yeah, Twilight's shining through the barrier.
Let's get done with this final fight.
And for this final fight, you cannot die, like your soul always gets back together. But you're gonna lose time every time you die.
So, it looks like Yeah, it's a 3-turn backtrack. Toriel saves us, and we get to learn that Toriel and Asgore were a couple. Here's Undyne. Here's Alphys Senpai. Here is the Great Papyrus.
I think there is a glitch on the 1.1 version where you can press Z and then they kiss themselves.
I wish. Okay, everyone, can we get some lesbian pride in chat?
Yeah. Come on.
Really, Toriel? You're so mean!
Not in front of the child? Come on. That's not fair.
Anyway, I got here before you. How did you know? A tiny flower?
But yeah, on the 1.1 version you can press Z and then they kind of try to kiss again. But it's actually the 1.001 version, I think. So
this is the 1.001 version. So Flowey's always gonna take you just beneath our grasp. It's quite interesting. I think I'm on a PB pace right here.
Yeah, you are.
Nah, I don't remember when I entered Asriel for my PB. My splits are new. I'm comparing the world record here. So Flowey's gonna continue to try to kill us while we're gonna be healed. And everyone's gonna give their motivational speeches. Even these two, I think their name is Royal Guards and Muffet. We've never met them before. Who are they?
I don't know.
You. I just realized there's a snow droid next to Papyrus. I can't believe you're all so stupid. Not you guys, John.
Mouse cursor.
Mouse cursor.
For the RNG man.
It's for the Azrael manipulation, guys.
Even mouse cursor came to help.
Yeah.
Mouse secret final boss.
Yeah,
this is Clicker Tail.
Mouse cursor is my favorite character in Undertale. He's gonna help us beat Asriel.
Well, this is a mysterious Hug the Goat. Can we get some Hug the Goat in chat, guys?
Also, we have just passed the $8,000 barrier in donations. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you so much.
This is an amazing charity marathon. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Glad to be able to commentate this.
So for the Azrael fight, we're just gonna dream for the first one, because nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So then I'm actually gonna just hold on. I'm gonna hold on health until the music kicks in and the background changes. It's the fastest way to do this fight.
It's okay, guys. It may look slow, but it's fast.
And I clicked too early.
Oh.
Feels bad, man.
So for this fight, you're gonna want to hope, because it heals you and makes you defense high. But you can also dream. When you dream, you get like dreams in your inventory, and you can use those to heal yourself. Also, she died, so puts her back. 3 moves. And yeah, this is just
expect a lot of deaths.
Yeah, this is just remembering attack patterns. But it's also very hard.
Also, like, God, I have 2000 bitrate, so I don't think this is gonna look ugly on the stream. I'm just gonna keep hoping.
Yeah, hoping kills you like a little bit, and it's faster than dreaming.
So we have 13 turns of text boxes we gotta sit through. Then we get the phase 2.
Yeah. In phase 2, for phase 2, he's gonna say that your determination is like delicious,
Yes.
And yeah, that's where you're gonna heal up. With the dreams we have in our inventory. And also we have the cake in our inventory. Gonna use those in phase.
The cake? What cake? So The reason I have the pot, well, the reason I'm using Hope is because it reduces the damage you take here. I'm actually going to be safe and heal here.
Yeah. I don't know, this fight with the music, it just, I don't know. Just makes you feel good, kind of.
It really does.
And I highly suggest like watching to Undertale. I think Stronger Than You is like the perfect example.
Stronger Than You, Hyperthonic, isn't that Steven Universe parody?
Yeah. It's still a very good song.
Which one?
It doesn't matter. Like the mashups are pretty good.
Oh, it's funny you should mention Steven Universe.
Oh yeah, Stronger Than You is like from Steven Universe. Oh. But yeah. So every time she dies, she gets put back 3 moves. And that's not good. But yeah. Just gonna try again. You can't die pretty much. Also, menuing is pretty hard in this game.
I know this is very tense, but do you have time for a donation?
Yes.
We have $10 from Dolphin saying, "Hug that goat! Hug that goat! Hug that goat! I'm gonna cry if you don't hug that beautiful baby boy goat."
Got a little distractions.
We gotta hug the goat, okay? Yeah. And actually it's like pretty cool that we have like Undertale and then Undertale through Pacifist and then Delta Rune, NG+.
I love dying. Feels bad, man.
Oh man. It's alright. It's alright.
How much longer do I have on this segment?
Yep, like 30 more minutes, so. But yeah, NG Plus and True Pacifist endings are like not really that different in Delta Rune. And I think it doesn't matter, because Chapter 2 isn't out yet.
Nope.
Oh yeah, $99 away from the Chapel fight, so...
Why do I die in...
Gotta donate for it. Just remember, Javel can do everything. It's alright, we're gonna get through this. I believe in you. Can we get some hearts in the chat? To support Firestar. Come on, guys. We need to give energy.
The rage.
Aww.
Finally progression.
Finally. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. But yeah, this boss fight is actually pretty hard to do. And I feel like everybody who did it casually knows how hard this fight is. Goat hugging simulator. You know, yeah. You hear like the awesome Undertale music. Ooh, oh my god. Oh, he ripped the punch card. Yeah. So now he's ripping the timeline apart. And we're gonna try to avoid the crystals that are falling on the us, I guess. As good as we can. Perfect, but yeah. So now the second part of the fight begins. And the only thing we can do in the second fight is actually moving. Like, we can only use the act button and struggle. Yeah, it doesn't matter if the punch card is ripped or not at this point of the fight. And dying here is faster, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we move and struggle. And yeah. And now we're gonna try to avoid all the projectiles. We only struggle for like 3 moves, if I remember correctly. And then we can actually free some monster souls inside of him. And this is the part of the fight where the cake becomes important, kinda. So for Undyne, we want to do like recipe or something like that. Like, yeah. You always have to do like 3 actions. And yeah. Smiling 2 times and then cooking. For Sans and Papyrus, we talk about spaghetti. Papyrus, I think. And with Sans, we're joking. Oh, that was like a accidentally pressed the wrong button twice. It's alright. Like I said, we can't. Oh. So, gonna save we're gonna save Alphys. We're gonna nerd out with, yeah. It's basically easy to dodge the attacks, and because we never fight Alphys in this game, she just has the attacks of Metaton. And now for freeing Toriel and Asgore, we're gonna eat the cake, because it reminds Asgore about yeah. Oh, she ate the ice cream. It reminds Asgore of. I'm done. Yeah, it's RNG manipulation, guys. It's for the goods. It's for the good. Yeah. And now the fight is actually over. And we never fought Metaton in this fight either. But Alphys just has the attack pattern of Metaton. Also, yeah, we done it. As really reminds himself about Kara. It's a sad story, so get your Bible thumbs. in. And now we're gonna save the last soul, and we can't die anymore. So we're gonna press a lot on save, or like mercy. We can't die pretty much. He tries hard to kill us, but yeah, he can't. And now we get some sad backstory. Yeah. He only does it because he really likes us and he wants to play with us. So he's like a very, very lonely person because all his life was like being a flower. And you just, I don't know, that's where True Pacifist becomes like so beautiful, and that's why I love True Pacifist. I don't like the other endings that much. I like Genocide for beating Undyne and Sans because it's actually fun. But I love True Pacifist, and every time I play this game casually, I'm just gonna play the True Pacifist route. It's just, you know, Asriel is like not a good person, but you can understand why he did that stuff. I mean, he's a very, very lonely person. And I feel like you can relate a lot to him. He's just afraid to be alone. So yeah. Can we get some hearts in the chat for the crying goat? It's so sad. And I feel so bad every time when I accidentally pressed not hugging him. So we're gonna hug that goat. This fight is beautiful. And if you want to play this game, I highly recommend playing the True Pacifist route. So yeah, he destroyed the barrier for us because he accepted his fate. And before he's gonna revert back to Flower, he's yeah, we're gonna hug him because we pretty much have to. Come on, guys. Can we get some hug emotes in the chat? Like, all the love. Give us some love. Come on. All the love. This is beautiful. And it's so sad.
Thank you for hugging the goat.
Thank you so much for your emotes. Question. And so, the point where we end the run is kind of weird because we stop the timer at the last text box once the last text box is closed. So yeah. In Deltarune, we close, the end split is like after pressing the last, putting away the last text. Because the last text box is like inconsistent with closing down. Oh yeah, also it's I don't know how much of a time loss it is, but it's a time loss to hack the goat. So in the speedrun we actually don't hack the goat, and that's why I feel so bad. So yeah. We're gonna be the ambassador between the monster world and the real world. And they all gonna tell us what they are gonna do. And Asgore is gonna just move away. And then she's gonna ask us if we want to stay with her. So yeah, that's time. It was a 1:44:16, and that's a very, very good time.
I can't stay longer than this, I'm sorry.
Thank you so much for this wonderful run. Thanks for
Yeah.
staying as long as you did.
So yeah. That was Undertale. True Pacifist. I just want to say thank you that I was able to commentate this. I want to say thank you to everyone who's working on this marathon and who actually donated money, actually for a very, very good cause. And you guys are awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna go away now. See ya.
Bye. Thank you so much again for commentating and for running. Whew. What an adventure. And folks, if you like this, you will probably like what's coming up next, because we have a run of Deltarune. 80% New Game Plus with Laurie D. Bunnykins versus Zero Blade Edge. So please stay tuned.